Under Freak 78, and today we're going to be discussing something, and the topic is going to be what comes next for what to expect in season 3 of the Plague. Really, what we need to expect is more death. Let's just go ahead and cut to the chase. I'm going to give a few hints on what's going to happen for season 3. And before we start this, Victor, did you do a reaction, or are you just going to do a review for episode 10 of season 2? I mean, it don't matter if you do a reaction or review on it. Both of them doesn't matter. And plus, anybody else who watches this, you finished your review, so okay, so you're not going to do a reaction, right? It's just the review on it, like talking about the episode. Okay, I'll be keeping a lookout. When will your stop motions come out again? Because I realized that the sneak peek was the last thing you posted. Oh yeah, Dan's reviews too. If you've seen his reaction when Scott lived, and when Andy died, he just jumped back. That was priceless. Like, I knew, and now I kind of think I did bad. Nobody's gonna really understand Anthony's reasons of letting Scott live, but he's gonna give him a chance. This is unlike Andy. And, it would come out on the 25th, and yes, I jumped when Andy died. Yeah, he just showed up, and boom. Like, I just had no more story left for Andy to have, so, I killed him off. And a few people have been wondering, how many seasons will The Plague have? How many episodes will Season 3 have? The Plague will have 4 seasons. I know a long time ago I said it will go past 5 seasons, but people will start losing interest probably after Season 4, so I decided, you know what, Season 4, wrap up the series. The ending has already been discussed with all the actors and the people at Entertainment Arts Studios. Yeah, there is a new member at the Entertainment Arts Studios. He's I think assistant manager Ron from Ron's WD channel. He has joined Entertainment Arts Studios. I will be recruiting more people soon. Probably people like Victor, Diego, or like Victor Productions, Diego Tuber, Dan's Reviews. I will be recruiting some more people soon, but I gotta find places for them. Yeah. But anyhow, let's get into this. What you need to expect for season 3. Oh wait, first, let me see how many episodes season 3 will have. Season 3 will have 16 episodes. And then season 4 will have 20. So that way I can end the series with it having 50 episodes total. And I think over 5 hours of watch time is how long it'll have. Yes, your character will come in. I know there's going to be a few people ask for a character to come in. I have planned for a character named Dan to come in season 4, and a person named Sergeant, who was it? Season 4, and then his name will be Sergeant Dan. I won't give too much information on him. I will probably know what Sergeant means. He's in the military. And then we will have somebody named Ron come in. It will be epic. The ending will, for the whole entire series, I'm going to go ahead and say, will make everyone shed tears, probably. Just because how beautiful and happy it'll be. I am going to say it'll kind of be a happy ending. Probably sad ending, happy, sad, one of those two. But there won't be a second series for The Plague. There will probably be a movie for 2020. I haven't decided for what type of movie, but there will be a movie come out in 2020, January. I will start working on it at the end of this year, and it will be worked on all through 2019, and the final edit will be done in between November and December, and it'll come out January or February of 2020. And that is the last project I will be doing till GTA 6. It depends. I might do a few real life things instead of in video games. I'm kind of setting myself up because I might go into the acting business once I'm out of school and stuff. It's a long process to do, but I've really thought about it. Or go into show production to make shows. Like I will, if I ever become a producer, I'm gonna pitch a Plague idea for remaking the series. And if I do that, I will have to come back to this channel and remove all Plague content. Due to the facts that way people won't go back and be like, okay, it's becoming a show, I'll just go back to YouTube, watch it, and then I'll know everything. But there will be some tweaks if I do make it that far, but I don't know if I will, because I don't know what I'll do with my life after school. But yeah, so what to expect, bro? Let's go ahead and get into that. Expect, like I said, a lot of death. There will be some more death, or not really a lot, but there will be some death. I ain't gonna say if there will be main character deaths or not, but I am gonna remind everybody who is still alive. I think 4 or 5 of John's military men, Olive and Blake, and then we have Anthony's son now, Derek, which Victor made a prediction a long time ago. I am actually close to. I've stayed in the 275 range for a while. I've been trying to get up there. I want to get to 300. I don't know if that'll happen, though. Let's hope that Season 3 of The Plague will boom farther than Season 2 and 1. Season 1, the pilot episode of The Plague series, has over 300 views. And then the Season 2 premiere had over, I think, 200 some. Let's hope Season 3 premiere gets over 300. Because I know the Season 2 premiere went up very far. Do you think that Derek will ever be killed off? I don't know. I am going to say that I know, but I can't say if. Because I have written all of Season 3. And I've started a little bit on Season 4. So I know the story, how it's going to end. And he might die, he might not. We don't know. Maybe Anthony will die at some point. And the torch will be passed on to Derek. But we don't know yet. Like we don't know how it'll work. I'm planning to shoot for something, either way, I'm planning on shooting for something good that everybody will like. I don't know yet. And I'll also talk about the Scott deal here in a minute. But what to expect is, there's going to be a new villain. He is going to be named Victor. He is going to be the hardest villain that Anthony has ever faced in the entire series. It will be epic. There will be a lot of stuff. I am going to say that it won't, let's just say once Anthony gets his chance, if he ever gets his chance, Victor will die. It ain't going to be the same as Scott. Now, we don't know. Maybe Victor lives till the end of the series. Maybe he does. Maybe he gets killed off in Season 4. Or, you know, but, like, it could be either way. Maybe, like, he gets killed off. Maybe, let's just shoot for an idea. Like, let's say that he killed somebody close to him. Let's say he killed Derek. If he killed Derek, then Anthony would for sure probably kill him. Now, let's say, like, either way, clockwise, if Victor kills Anthony, Derek will kill him. But let's say Victor don't kill nobody, and Anthony lets him live, but that won't happen. Maybe Victor gets away from Anthony and, like, hides till the end of the series, pops out, and boom, he's dead. Maybe he survives and Anthony dies. We don't know exactly how it'll work, but you guys will find out sometime in the series. Because I will say, if he disappears, it will be pulled another Andy, and he will come back. But will Anthony be successful in killing Victor like he did Andy? And let's touch on that a little bit. Because I know some people may have liked Andy, and, like, the guy driving the helicopter in The Plague was kind of retarded. If you noticed, the helicopter had smoke in it, and I actually played that character. Somebody else played that character at first, but then he wasn't available that day, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just make it to where the camera don't go to that guy's face. I'll dress up a little, I'll play as him, and then I'll wreck the helicopter. Because I want him killed off, and I didn't have time to. I couldn't see it to where I could write it to where Anthony kills him, or else it would have took too much time in the episode, and we was really trying to focus on Anthony and Scott. So I figured, okay, we'll just make him wreck into this church right here, and just boom. And here's the little, I call it a little reference Easter egg type thing. It don't reference nothing like it, or it's like a little joke. Think of this. God stops all villains, right? Well, this time the Church of God stopped, the Church of God, which is God's church, stopped the bad guy. Think of it that way. Like, yeah, he wrecked into a church, it's pretty bad, but think of this. God used that church to stop him, probably. Like, I'm not saying in real life he did. I'm saying in the series, maybe God was watching down and be like, okay, well, he killed a good guy that was close to Anthony and that was helping him try to make the world good by getting rid of Scott. Or not really make the world good, make San Andreas good by getting rid of the villain. And there's always going to be a villain no matter what. But anyhow, like, maybe he was like, okay, let's just, let's make him wreck here. Like, let's get this church to be a wall that stops him from going. And boom, it stops him. And he, like, if you notice right at the last second, he jumps out of the helicopter, kicks off the wall, falls into it, and boom, it explodes. He's dead. And then, like, you know, we see Scott, of course, and, like, John takes him to Anthony. Anthony sees a flashback of Garrett saying that, like, he's going to kill himself because of the bullet wound. If you remember, he didn't want to suffer, so he shot himself. He says, I'm going to kill myself either way. You say I want to live or not, but just promise me you won't kill Scott. Anthony, I don't remember if he promised he'd try to find another way or not, but he did. All in the end, he let Scott live. I know some people are probably mad that Anthony let Scott live. I know everybody's probably going to bash him. Nobody likes the fact that Scott lived. But here's the thing. I'm going to say what to expect. This is something to expect. Scott will play a big role in Season 3, and he will redeem himself, and you will see how exactly. And yeah, and another reason is, you know, Anthony's realized he's a killer. He realizes all of his group is a killer, and villains are killers. He don't want to be that. He wants his group to be something better than that. So he's like, okay, we're not killing no more. No more of that. You kill, you get kicked out. That's it. He's not going to tolerate it anymore. And we're going to kind of see him, like, and next season his son is going to kind of push him a little towards trying, like, it's going to push him to want to kill again, but he won't. He just don't accept it. I ain't going to say if he becomes one again or not, but think of this. He said he only kills now. He's only going to kill now when he has to, but when he don't have to, he won't. Victor may do something that causes him to have to kill Victor, but we don't know if Victor will ever die. Maybe Victor kills Anthony and Derek and lives. Something else to expect is probably longer episodes. A normal episode is a range of 8 to 12 minutes. Anything past 12 is considered a extended episode. That's why the season finale was 8 minutes, because I wanted it to just be a normal episode, nothing too big. And that, yeah, it's kind of small for a season finale, you know, but like I had to do it. The premiere will probably be short too, but it will wrap up. It will tell a story, that episode, that will go on for many episodes. And yeah, we're going to see one story. We will see flashbacks. I will say we're going to see flashbacks of Anthony before the plague and Derek before the plague, because, you know, I ain't going to tell the backstories in real life no more. It's just the story I want to do is too hard, so we will see some flashbacks. We'll learn a few things about Anthony. We'll learn a few things about Derek. We'll learn why Derek wasn't with Anthony when the plague started. We'll learn all of that. for sure. My camera is acting funny. Let's just fix that. Didn't fix it. Yes, next episode will be April 29th, which will be the Season 3 premiere. Will be epic. That is, let's see, what is today? We have all of next month, the rest of this month, and almost all of April that we have to wait. My camera is still... probably have to clean it, or else water pop got in earlier, because earlier I did spill pop on it. Yeah, I don't think it's going away. So yeah, that's what we have to expect. I'd like to see some people make death predictions for Season 3. You will be introduced actually at the end of episode 1. Like right at the end, we will see a character in that episode. And it'll tell the story, and like I said, storytelling in a way. Then episode 2, we will pick back up with the main group. Episode 2 and 3, I think it focuses on Victor's camp, and you'll see why, because there's a certain character there. So yeah, like, make predictions for Season 3, make death predictions, anybody who wants to. Definitely death predictions. I'd like to see, like, your predictions on who would probably die. And yeah, so, everybody just to keep that in mind. The Season 3 trailer will probably come out beginning of April, because I need 2 months to work on... Would you ever be nice and join Anthony? Well, like I said, no matter what, eventually Anthony will, if he ever gets the chance, will kill Victor. I've already confirmed that. Like, even Diego Tuber, he gets a character. I am going to say he dies, but I ain't going to say at what point. Like, it's just the thing. Like, the actor of Andy, Stephen Bragg, he goes on a lot about Andy all the time. He was like, okay, well, can't we just let Andy live, like, somehow? I was like, no, there's no more story for him. He served a purpose. That purpose is over. His purpose was being the villain. Scott took over that, so Andy had to die, because you can never see Andy and Anthony getting along no matter what, because in reality, it ain't Scott's fault that Sandy died, and that is something that kind of led towards Anthony not killing Andy, because Andy is the one that escaped from Anthony's camp and lied to Scott and said that Anthony betrayed Scott, and he really didn't. And that got Sandy killed, and Sandy had a baby that was on the way, if you remember. And so many other things. Like, yeah. Victor is going to be who is going to be playing you? Actually, I do know who will be playing you. There's 2 candidates up for it right now. And I think I've chosen somebody named Elite D Famous. Oh, wait. No, he's going to be playing Derek. So it ain't him. It's going to be somebody named, it might be Famous. I don't know yet. It's either somebody that has part of their gamer tag's name is Famous, or another person named Baller or something like that. I forgot their gamer tags. Yeah, that's kind of case there. But yeah, you're gonna love your character, Victor. Like, even though he might die, might not, like, he's still gonna be a good character. Other people might not like him, but think of it like this: nobody likes the villain. Like Andy, Stephen Bragg hated how everybody hated Andy, so I gave him a character named John. I said, okay, you have a good guy for once. Roy XMC, who played Corey, who plays Scott, he had a good character, and he was like, I like being the villain more. So I created Scott and said, okay, you're going to be the villain. But we don't, like I said, he will redeem himself next season, so he won't be a villain no more. So yeah, my character would be... he let's just say him and Victor, Victor and Derek, just say they have some dialogue together at certain moments. I ain't gonna say why and how it goes and like how it happened, but I will say they will have some dialogue. And I am gonna say that, like I said, there is gonna be a certain character that will be at Victor's camp that will make some of the episodes focus on it. So, like I said, who will be at Victor's camp that makes some of the episodes focus on it? Will it be Anthony, Derek, Olive, Blake? Will Scott be there? Like who? Well, I try not to think of it as Negan and Carl type thing. I think of it as like, well, like you'll see how it is. Like I can't really say nothing. I wish I could, but like I don't want to spoil the story. I'm just like giving a few hints. And there is something else. We will have the we will have the opening minutes of Season 3, Episode 1, the premiere episode for Season 3. We will have that clip coming out in probably a few days. It will be featuring Anthony and Derek. Probably John, probably not. So yeah, I don't really know yet. And I'm going to say I will be joining another show with Stephen Bragg. Started one. Well, he's no longer known as Stephen Bragg on YouTube. He's now Billy Bob 1469 or 1469 if you guys want it to be said that way. Will John make it to the end? I can't say. Like I said, like he might not. Just think of it this way. Think, well, how many more main characters can Undead Freak kill off? Think of it that way. How many characters can I kill off now? Who is a danger to kill off? Think of it. There's 3 ways you can think of it. Who would it be dangerous to kill off? That is a main character that would probably ruin the show if they got killed off. Who would be? Think of another reason. How long have they been in the show? That's another thing. And the third thing, what was it? Think of it as I think John is probably my second favorite character right now. Yes, I did predict to Stephen Bragg that his character John will become a fan favorite, and I guess I was right on that. He has become a fan favorite to it. So yeah, it's probably a good thing. I was wanting John to become a fan favorite. And all that was good Mojo Dojo. Yeah, so in Dan's reviews, I really liked your reaction. I sat there and watched it twice. That's how good it was. So, okay, well, Victor's is Derek. Who's your favorite character, Dan? Because, I never really thought of that. Like, who's your, like, main favorite character? Yes, you will like Derek. I am going to say there will be certain moments next season that nobody will like Derek. And you'll see how. Like, how it happens. Like, there is story that unfolds. So he will kind of flip-flop in ways next season that will, there's going to be mixed feelings about Derek. John will definitely make it to the end, I'm hoping. I think he deserves to make it to the end. I think there's a few characters that deserve to make it, and I do know who will make it, but like I said, I won't say. Yeah. So Dan, like, how did you really feel about him letting Scott live? Like, did that make you like lose a little love for Anthony? Like, I don't mean gay love. I mean, like, you know what I mean. Like, you lose the likeness for his character. Like, do you think that, like, do you not agree with it? Like, how do you think he will play out? How do you think, I have a great idea for a good video that, like, you and Victor should make, like, or, like, if you want to, like, you don't have to. Instead of a death prediction, make what will the outcome of Anthony letting Scott live be, and what, like, and discuss it and discuss your feelings on it. Victor said he's mad about it, or like that he hates it. So yeah, that would be a great idea for a video, actually. Like what will the outcome of Anthony letting Scott live be, and was it a good decision? And like I said, we gotta think on Anthony's end. He thinks he's a killer now. He thinks his group has become killers, and it's a lot of reason. And he don't want to be like that no more. He don't want to be like Andy, because Andy has killed countless people. Um, you know, you get what I mean. Um, so yeah, we're gonna discuss this for like 4 minutes and 30 more seconds, because like where the live stream is like already 25 minutes in. I at least like having them to 30 minutes. I hate going so far. Now I can tell that it's going to make the story interesting. Plus we got the Andy death. Yes, like what was your feelings on the Andy death? Like I couldn't really tell how you felt. Like if you felt like he shouldn't have been killed off so fast after just coming back, or like if he, like, how did you feel about that? Did you think, well, he shouldn't have been killed off, he just came back? Or like, personally, I was trying to go for the moment there. I was trying to go for like people thinking that Anthony was about to get shot, but everybody probably thought everybody knows probably he has a lot of plot armor, that he would have made it out of that he would have been saved either way by killing Andy. Andy made a mistake. He did put his gun down. If you paid attention, that is why Anthony turned around and did that. Anthony probably would have died if it wasn't for that. Like, no, really the reason, like, I just had it like that, it was originally supposed to be a little long and a little bit more gory. Like, there's supposed to be a little bit more gore in that. Like, he was supposed to get chopped up with a machete. But, like, whenever I went back and done the final edit of the script, I decided, well, chopping his character up, that is probably not a good way to do it. I probably will in the season 2 DVDs put an alternate scene of that up with him actually, and Blake was supposed to be in the scene. He was supposed to be there, distract Andy, and then Anthony was supposed to just machete him and kill him that way. But I probably will include the alternate scene to that in the bonus features, because I can't put it on YouTube because I don't know how far they'd let that go. No, I think that was great, because that's the last thing you would expect is him to die. So I think it was a great choice. And I have a feeling that, like, I thought people were probably going to bash Anthony for letting Scott live. But if you think this probably means something, like him letting him live has got to mean something for story. You got to analyze the episodes as you watch them and be like, let me get an example. Let me think of something. Let me think of something that could have been analyzed. Trying to think of a moment. Okay, well, I found a moment. Like, whenever he let Andy live. You gotta analyze that and think, okay, what would the possible outcome of this be if he trapped him at the community? What would happen with Andy? You gotta analyze it and think a little bit like, well, if you remember, Anthony let him live, and then next thing you know, Andy, kinda got some people killed in season 2. So you gotta think, what will the outcome of Scott living be? Will he get people killed? Will he redeem himself? I could be lying about him redeeming himself. I could be like Robert Kirkman and be trolling. Maybe he don't redeem himself. Maybe he makes a bad choice. But like, what will happen? Like, will he get people killed? Will he die? What could happen with Scott? We got to think of it that way. What do you think about me doing? Oh wait, hang on, I accidentally pulled down my bar thingy. What do you think about me doing reaction videos for the rest of the Plague episodes, like season 3 and 4? If you want to, like, they are, like, the episodes for season 3 will be long. They will be probably around 20 minutes from now on because the script has so much dialogue. The season 3 finale has reached 203 dialogue sentences. So, yeah, there is going to be a lot of more time than usual. So if you want to, like, it just really, like, what I usually, like, ask, like, the reviewers, like you, Ryan, and Diego Tuber, and Victor, like, usually what I ask is you just, like, do reactions to the season premieres, season finales, and every now and then I'll ask for, like, you guys do a reaction to the mid-season premieres and mid-season finales, but, like, mostly I really care about, like, the season premieres, season finales, reviews, because those are, like, the good moments of a season. Like, I try to be different than other shows. Like, other shows, their season premieres are never action. They always are. They spend the first 2 episodes introducing the characters, new characters. When in my show, in season premieres, I go straight into action while getting to know new characters while having action to make it good. Because think of The Walking Dead in a way. Season 4, the first few episodes wasn't really actiony in a way. For example, season 7, the first few episodes wasn't really a bunch of action. We was getting to know Negan and other characters. When in my show, we jump straight into action right in the episode. Every episode has good story, good action. Some episodes don't. I could do that because today's video was really fun. I really liked your reaction. By the way, it was awesome. I loved how your surprise, your shock, your emotions that you suppressed, like the idea of, like, Scott. At first, I think I could kind of tell that, like, you thought it was kind of a bad choice on Anthony's side because he let Andy live, and that turned out bad. But I'm going to say he's not going to let every villain live. Not every villain gets the chance to live after attacking Anthony. This is probably the last 2 villains he will let get by with whatever. And so, yeah, and plus, I don't know yet, but if we do have a season 5, I will let everybody know. Because, like, I graduate in the year 2020. Which means I will be, like, moving on to other stuff, which means I probably won't be able to do these game episodes no more, which means, like, I can't do the plague anymore, and I don't want to risk that, so I just want to end it next year, or it'll probably end in 2020, like, right in January. The last episode of season 4 will probably come out, and yeah, it'll be worth it ending the series in season 4. Like, everybody's got to really understand that, if you don't end it after, like, 4 or 5 seasons, it starts getting boring and nobody likes it. Like, I can't really think of much more story for it. And yeah, please don't quit. Oh, no, I ain't quitting YouTube. I just won't have time to do, like, plague episodes and stuff like that. Because, like I said, I'm aiming to try to become a producer one day, and I'm going to try to create shows, and I will recreate the plague, and it will be a lot better. It will probably go past 5 seasons if I do that, but that would mean it'd have to follow a whole different road than what this did in the YouTube channel. I will still keep, and there will be certain people that will still have the original version DVDs. Like, let's say Victor purchases season 1. You're really making it sound like season 3 is the best season. I'm getting very excited for the first few minutes. Yes, season 3 will be the best season by far. I don't know about season 4, but season 3 was exciting. I loved writing the scripts. Season 2 and 1, I didn't write scripts to. Can't you guys tell the episodes 7, 8, 9, and 10 were good for season 2, but the rest before that wasn't as good as those. That's because I made scripts for episodes 7, 8, 9, 10, and then after I filmed them, I was like, well, writing the scripts makes it better. So from now on, I won't just, if you notice, you kind of see, there's a few seconds between things in season 1 and, before episode 7 of season 2, because there wasn't ever scripts. Writing a script for The Plague, I noticed, makes it better. Makes the episode more meaningful, gives it more, excitement and action and everything else. And yes, Dan's reviews, I don't think you was here whenever I said it, but after The Plague ends, there will be a movie that I will start creating at the end of this year that will be created through, at the end, I thought the episode 5, though, was actually really great. It actually was. I don't remember. I think I did write a script for that. I think that is the only episode I did write a script for, and I didn't write one for 6. I remember I didn't write a 6th episode script. Or did I? I don't really remember. But, you wasn't here whenever I said it, but there is going to be a movie that will start going into production at the end of this year, and will go in through production until April of next year. And then it will, that'll be around the time season 4 comes out, whenever production for the movie of whatever the movie will be about ends in April. Season 4 comes out next year in April. Yeah, and then the movie will be edited through the rest half of the year and will come out in February of 2020, the month after The Plague ends. So, that will be my last project for probably a year, unless GTA 6 comes out, because, GTA does have really good recording stuff, and I love doing this. The next series might be a Hitman series, because I've thought of the idea of it, and it sounds great, but The Plague was created, the origin of it, and, Rural XMC could even tell everybody that it wasn't supposed to be a series at first. Me and him just filmed the first episode to see what it's like to use Rockstar Editor, and then we came up with the idea, this is great, let's make a series. So I didn't film episode 2 and 3 until June. Would you react or review to episode 4 of TW Stop Motion because I got a green screen? Yes, I will. I will do a reaction, or I'll do a reaction to it, actually. How much do green screens cost? Because I've been planning on getting one, but I don't know how much they cost. Because I can do a whole lot of stuff with the green screen, and that's what I plan on doing. So how much do they cost? Oh, a green shirt. Well, does it matter? Does it matter what type of green it is, or does it have to be a light or dark green? Because I have a few green shirts. Get green fabric. I'll actually try that. I also was thinking about doing a top 5 best episodes of The Plague. That would be great, Dan. If you guys have any ideas for any series, I will be happy to try to start one. That is something that Ron from Ron's WD channel, as assistant manager of Entertainment Arts Studios, which most of you probably know about, most of you probably don't. He has the power to pitch ideas for shows and gain shows onto it. You guys don't know what Entertainment Arts Studios is yet, because there is nothing posted onto it. There is a website being formed. I bought them a while ago because I sold The Plague to them, but they started getting bad ideas for it, so I bought their whole thing, all their accounts and everything, for $10. They gave it all to me. I gained rights for The Plague back. And, yeah. So, yeah, Victor was I think Victor was around whenever all that was going on. Yeah. Like, if you guys have any ideas, now I will recruit you and Victor soon. Just not yet exactly. It does not really matter which color, but skip power director and has a chroma key for green screen. Okay, yeah, I'll try to get one because like you can do a lot of stuff with them. I might just go and purchase a green screen, like an actual one, because I don't have much green shirts, um, or green fabric, anything. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna say this: make sure to analyze the trailer for the Plague Season 3 when it comes out. April, I think 7th is when I'm gonna release it. April 9th probably, because that's like 20 days before the Plague comes back, or 19, I believe. 20 or 19, one of the two. Um, yeah, just get ready for that. Um, uh, so, I'm gonna end this live stream. But Dan, I can't wait for the rest of your reviews and your top 5 episodes of The Plague. Is mayonnaise an instrument? I remember that from SpongeBob. That was so many years ago. I mean, I'd like to say that was in my childhood era, but I still am in my childhood era. Um, yeah. Oh, well, but yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream. I can't wait for your reviews and stuff, Dan. Hopefully, both of you can make a predictions for season 3, because I have gave a few hints that you can think of. Remember to do or to analyze the season 3 trailer really, really much. That don't make sense, but make sure to analyze it so much. What is my favorite show? I'd like to say The Walking Dead. My own show's the second, of course. Like, Walking Dead's my first, and then The Plague is the second. Even though, like, I really shouldn't be counting my show as my favorite, but, why not? Um, yeah. Better background. No, I don't like that background. I like this. TBD Stranger Things. I actually like Stranger Things. You know what? I'm going to bump The Plague down to probably third place and put Stranger Things as my second, because I love Stranger Things. I need to catch up. I haven't been caught up, and I forgot what. Yeah, that's another show I'm excited for. Well, I'm going to end this live stream. Make sure to start discussions in the comments below. Whenever this video goes up, it probably won't upload till tomorrow morning, because right now I'm at my grandparents, and like, they don't have good internet here, so that's why it's probably said bad connection a few times. At my house I have 5G, so it works better. But yeah, you'll be able to post comments when it uploads or something like that. Yeah, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. But first, I am going to say, I'm not a big fan of Fear the Walking Dead. I ain't a fan for Fear the Walking Dead either that much until they become good. I'm going to start watching it whenever Morgan goes in, though, of course. I'm going to. Because, Morgan, call him Morganic, too. Morganic is going to be an awesome person on that show. He will probably make it be good because, I've been waiting to see somebody cross over there. Yeah, I'm going to leave. Everybody try to share episode 10 of The Plague 2 or Season 2 to your friends and tell them it's a good series. Tell them they should go watch it, and that it is. Just tell them it's a good series they should watch. I don't really know what to say about that, but I'm getting out of here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.